Hey, so I wanted to share with you guys my guidance on, well, when I say guidance, I mean like my way that I go about parenting. I guess this is my parenting technique and how I choose to parent. Although, when we talk about parenting in the first 6 months of childhood, I don't know whether you can call it parenting or if you just call it how you go about day-to-day life. But I see so many mothers like comparing their ways that they, teach kids how to do things, and there's, all these like crying it out methods or gentle parenting or, all of these names for all these different ways. And either you're going natural or you're going the way that the books tell you to, or you're going the way the doctors tell you to, or you're going the way that, your mum tells you to. But the way that I approach parenting and motherhood is what I like to call intuitive parenting, or intuitive mothering. And this is where literally there are things that I take from every different type of parenting, and just listen to my gut and listen to what I feel that myself, my family, and my son needs. So I was asked this morning by a beautiful new mama, do I co-sleep? And I co-sleep maybe, I would say about 40% of the time. My technique there, I guess, is that I will encourage the cot first or the bassinet first, and then if, during the night I'm tired, I will bring Ori into bed with us and I will feed him there, and if I fall asleep and he's there, then that's totally cool. We've co-sleeped a few times while he was younger, and we do know the safety sides of things, so like that's within us, and Ash just now knows to just expect that there's a baby in the bed all the time, even though there's no baby in the bed most of the time. The other thing is, Ori is, he's such a happy baby, and he's naturally just been happy and well adjusted, and I don't even, I was just completely blessed with such a beautiful, joyful baby. And there are a lot of parents out there who have really, I'm going to say, challenging lessons within their parenting, because their children are, not to say they're not well adjusted, it's just that they're not, that they've got more challenges than some. And so what I would say is tune into your children, listen to, so not just listening to their crying, we're not just listening to their outer self, we're listening to like their inner desires and their inner heart. And so I take to my parenting as I take to my ability as an empath. I listen with my heart, and I listen with my gut instincts and my intuition around what it is that I'm giving to Ori. So if I feel in my gut that he is telling me I really need a hug, and I can just feel that he's like, his energy is drawing me closer to him, then I will take to him and I will hug him and I will hold him. If the energy says, like, if I'm feeling from him that I just want to like be on my belly, or I just want to roll around and I just want to be on the floor and I want to play, then I feel that energy out and I go, okay, I'll let you to, be independent and let you discover on your own. I guess that's the way I'm going through my parenting at the moment. I'm breastfeeding because I pushed so hard and I wanted it so much, and I was lucky enough to, everything was working fine for me, everything was working for him, but it did take us 3 weeks to get there. But from time to time, he does have formula, and, it took us a little while to realize that he can't always have formula, because he does get an upset tummy quite easily from formula. So I had to pump and express a whole heap, and it's now in the fridge, so he's exclusively got breast milk instead of formula. But we tried different things. We try different areas, and if they don't work for us, then we don't use them. It's okay. You don't have to stick to one way of parenting. It's okay to change your mind on your parenting techniques. Just be intuitive about it. Trust your gut. You know what's best for your child, so do that. And whatever makes you both happy, sleep training or certain ways of eating, or whatever. All of that stuff can kind of wait until they're older. Just for the moment, be and just make sure that they're fed well, and make sure that they are changed often so that they're not upset about that. Make sure that they're loved and hugged a lot. Hug your baby and kiss your baby and tell them, even though they don't understand it just yet, say I love you 1,000 times a day, because that is so important too. Yeah, so that's my way I parent. That's how I go about it. I am an intuitive mama. I listen to my gut. I am an empath, so I listen to the feelings of my child and listen to the way that they are calling me through their feelings. And they, yeah, that's how I do it. So, and every mother is an empath. We have it in us, even if it's only a small amount, and some of us are just overwhelmingly tapped into others' feelings, and that's how you just need to parent with your kids, is just listen to their desires and their needs, and you will be able to distinguish between their needs and their being silly or chucking a tantrum. You can tell the difference between a tantrum and they're actually upset. So when you get to that stage, just continue to be intuitive and to feel empathy for those things that do need attention, and then work out the ones that don't. So, but that's my way of parenting. So if that suits you, then go ahead and use it. If it doesn't, throw it out the door and read a book or ask your mum for help. But that's my parenting technique. I am an intuitive mama. So thanks. Bye guys.